Well, 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 guess who came crawling back to the farm?
Well, well, look who came crawling back.
Peter, have you seen my wheelchair?
Yep.
We decided to make a trip to see how they're doing Christmas in 2024. Don't lie.
You knew we were gonna come here eventually, right?
Took a week off, did Universal yesterday, and now we're back where we belong. But far be it from me to overstimulate myself and you guys by putting this all in one vlog. So we're gonna do day 1 during the day, day 2 during the night. So why don't we all head to the farm and have a merry, 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 merry. Merry holiday. Hey, they opened up the Emporium store for all the tchotchke things. That's where I'm doing all my Christmas shopping this year. So they started bringing the stroller entrance back over here to the right side if you're looking at the entrance again. By far my favorite way that they do things. I really miss it in the off season when they have to make you go through the middle portion because it just seems like it takes forever. This is way better. And look, we're already getting ready to go into the farm. For those of you that are unfamiliar with how Merry Farm works, it's not season of fun during Christmas.
I'm Captain Obvious.
And it runs all the way through January 5th, so you got a long time to come here and get it done. And it goes all the way till like 10 o'clock at night sometimes. As it gets closer to Christmas.
Has a tendency to stay open even later than that.
So let's see what the day is providing for us, starting in Camp Snoopaloo. It's good news, people. They decided to go in on the Peanuts meet and greet over here in Camp Snoopy. This is awesome. I ain't gonna get my picture taken right now though, because that line is way too long. But this is great. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm gonna have to confiscate your baby for being too squishy. All right, we made it to the Beagle Express and decided we had to turn around and get the heck out of here because there's just too many folk camping.
That's why no one will remember your name.
And into the 1800s for some ghost town tots because we're getting hungry. And Andrea's with us. Lisa's doing a good job of making sure that they're not gonna run out of ice this year.
I understood that reference.
And in case you're easily confused like I am, you can order both the tots and the pizza at both places because it's all one line. So remember that because it gets a little confusing and it's something that they don't do all the time. But all right, so we've secured the food. Now we walk through the bubbly inskirts of Calico.
What the hell did you just say?
Where they brought all of the little shops back, the little vendor kiosks, and we need to just find a spot to sit down and enjoy these tots. Huh, anything good in here? It smells like cookies. Holy cow, we found the mother load. I want it all, and I want it now. Okay, I don't want that.
So you get nothing. You lose.
Good day, sir.
Because this line is super long at Prop Shop, we made it across the tracks. We're gonna try these while we're in line.
Cheesesteaky.
A merry thumb up. The amount of temptation that Knott's is putting in front of our faces this year from Merry Farm is ridiculous. Just passing by, like little pastry holders. It's enough to make a man gain 15 pounds just looking. All right, you can see we got a merry amount
guys want to try the ravioli?
of the raviolis. It's chorizo and mushroom with Alfredo sauce. Should be so good. We're gonna try this with Harley. I'm gonna try not to yell in her ear so much. She'll be deaf by the time she's through. Nailed it. It's very good. It's a little salty. But I like salt, so it works. Berry Tail's looking very festive. Gotta make up for its 50-50 operation schedule, I guess.
Oh man, hey.
You know, I kind of wish that the Coyotes and Boys and Bear would at least have some sort of like Christmas garb on. That'd be kind of cool. What's this?
I found it in one of the claw machines as I was going through every claw machine.
In the arcade?
Yeah.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Well, Johnny Rockets is a place to go, I guess. All right, let's take a look at all these holiday decorations on the boardwalk. It's telling that I haven't been here in a while. They actually added these little gifts in the planters here this year, along with the you know, whatever those red flowers are called.
Yes, thank you. That's a, what do you call it when you,
So they went a little bit further in their decorations.
I dig it.
Coasters is in competition with Johnny Rockets. At least Coasters is festive. This actually reminds me, this is a good time to give you the little PSA that now that Merry Farm has started, do not expect any days until January 6th at the absolute closest date for it to be not busy. Because now that Merry Farm started,
All bets are off.
and this park is going to be chaos for the next 7 to 8 weeks. School's starting. Now I'm a little bit sad because the Peanuts characters are meeting up for their meet and greets where they're supposed to in Camp Snoopy, and the Boardwalk Ballroom just looks empty and so sad. Oh man, these people are gonna party Vegas style. So everything is pretty much very Knott's Merry Farm-ish, except for, of course, the weather, which is not cooperating with the season at all. And because of that, we get to see a long line for the water rides.
Are you as excited as I am?
By the sounds of it, no.
And if nothing else tells you that the park is crowded, you can always look at the line at the mine ride. If it's ever out here in these switchbacks, you know the park is crowded. Word on the street is best tree lighting in town, right there. Boom. Calico Square. Get it! We'll be here tomorrow for it. Well, I got the stables open. Let's see if there's anything merry in here. Looks like they just got a horse, or a horse's ass. Anyway.
Whole lot of nothing.
Andrea got these little Winellos. Vienuelos.
You know I don't speak Spanish.
Do I have something in my teeth?
It's like crispy churro. It's right there. It's right there. This is still one of my favorite aesthetic parts of the whole park, but during Merry Farm, the real beauty in Camp Snoopy lies at night. So while it's still really nice, even when it's just full of people, we'll come back at night and we'll show you what we really mean. I'm trying to keep up with what's going on with Monty, and it looks like a whole lot of nothing still. Every time we come, it just seems like it's in the same state that it's been. Like Knott's has issues with it, so they shut down operations, and then they begin operations again at light speed, and then they just stop again. It's Tuesday day, so I would assume that there would have been people under there working. There's a big hole in the end now, so you can kind of see if there's anything going on through there. But the spikes are still fully tarped, the run is still fully tarped.
We're just waiting to see that loop come back.
Maybe, hopefully by the beginning of the year, maybe after Merry Farm is done, we'll be able to see a little bit more actual physical progression with the ride. But for now, we're stuck looking at white tarp still. For the parties here in Fiesta Village, plenty of things to do and plenty of people to do them.
It's nice to see.
Fiesta Village even has its own Christmas tree. Feliz Navidad. But I'm gonna tell you one ride that you can't ride probably anytime soon in the foreseeable future, gonna be Soul Spin. If you haven't heard, this was in the news pretty recently after getting stuck with the riders on it for a few hours. So now they've got, looks like they've got what they consider top men.
Top men.
Coming in and looking at the standards of this ride to see if it's going to be worth redoing or just tearing it down and putting something different here. Now, if it was up to me, I'd say get rid of it, because this ride seems to break down more often than any other ride in this entire park. So I would just tear it. And not to mention the ride that was here before was also cursed.
The Frogut is also cursed.
That's bad. So I think that just this section of the park was built over an ancient Indian burial ground.
You didn't tell me it was built on an Indian burial ground!
They need to just cut their losses, get rid of it, and maybe just put like a memorial here or something.
He was a cruel man, but fair.
And if you're into the more traditional side of Christmas, they got you covered there too. Well, even when it's busy, you can always count on a ride from Silver Bullet to get you going. No wait time.
I guess that means that we just walk right on, right?
And then our favorite sight to see at Knott's Berry Farm, the big brown walls.
Oh, by the way, I was being sarcastic.
They got rid of the final little lantern interaction deal here for Scary Farm. And so who knows what's gonna go here next? Probably nothing. It usually is nothing. I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't have any food stands there under Silver Bullet like they usually do. Maybe they'll put them over here. Who knows? Thus ends our daytime escapades for Knott's Merry Farm until we see you up on the mountain, out at the studios, or here at the farm. We will catch you all
On the flippity flop.